And we live. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Hello everyone, this is PakMatJuara. Peace be upon to you guys. So hari ni kita sambung balik. This is the part 3 of my live stream walkthrough. Game stories, the path of Destinies. Anyways, thank you siapa yang datang. Wan Aiman, selamat datang ke live stream PakMat. Hello. Hi Zero Killer. Hi Wan Aiman. Mana Naim? Ada sekejap lagi dia masuk tu. Tak tidur lagi PakMat? Belum. Sekarang pukul 12.35 tengah hari kat sini dekat California. So PakMat tak boleh tidur. PakMat tidur nanti lepas asar. Tahu lah lepas asar gila. Mungkin lepas Zuhur je lagi tidur. Anyways, kita recap balik benda yang lepas. Kita dah unlock batu iblis. Kita juga dah unlock Sky Reaper Core yang tidak unstabil. Kita juga dapat unlock Lapino. Kita dapat tahu yang bahawa Lapino ni seorang tikam belakang, traitor. So kita nak dapatkan lagi satu path untuk kita buka the truth ending. Kita perlukan lagi satu je lagi. So hari ni mungkin kali ni ada kelainan sikit. PakMat akan buat decision PakMat sendiri dan juga PakMat akan tanya decision korang. Ada certain cerita yang akan PakMat pilih sendiri. Sebelum ni kan PakMat ada tanya korang lah untuk pilih jalan cerita apa. So kali ni PakMat akan ada yang PakMat akan pilih sendiri dan juga ada yang korang akan pilih. Ada kat rekomen YouTube aku tengah tengok. Oh, okey. Waalaikumsalam Alparino, selamat datang ke live stream PakMat. Alright, without further ado, tanpa melengahkan masa lagi, kita sambung semalam.
The clouds parted over the Isles of Boreas. It was time to choose. The rebellion was in trouble. Ravens were scouting for the secret rebel base. They needed a game changer. Pieces of the Sky Ripper had surfaced. Renata knew that using it could go catastrophically wrong, but he was sure he could figure out how to use it safely. Also, a temple had risen out of empty desert. The Iblis stone was hidden there.
Hai Faris Iskandar, selamat datang ke live stream PakMat.
It could corrupt its user into a bloodthirsty monster. Maybe
Sign my Steam profile. Tak boleh, PakMat tak tahu. I'm not a famous person.
Its wickedness. And also, his old friend Lapino needed rescuing. Of course, Renato had a pretty strong suspicion that Lapino had betrayed the rebellion. But could Renato really leave an old friend to the Ravens?
Okay, kita tahu yang Lapino ni seorang traitor, seorang tikam belakang. Dia bekerjasama dengan Raven. Oh, before that, gambar tanda seru ni bermaksud kita ada certain story path yang kita tak buat lagi. Mungkin pula apa nak kata tadi. Yang ada tanda seru ni, lambar tanda seru ni, mungkin akan ada story path yang kita tak buat lagi. Kita tahu Lapino ni seorang traitor. Kita dah try ambil Sky Reaper, tapi kita ambil benda tu story path yang lain. Dan juga yang ketiga ni, dia kata kita pergi ambil batu iblis. So yang ni PakMat buat decision sendiri. Kita pergi yang kedua sebab kita tak tahu lagi tanda seru ni. Maksudnya kita tak buat lagi. So kita buat pilihan yang kedua. Let's see how it goes.
Every child knew about the Sky Ripper.
Waalaikumsalam Ashraf Aidil. Selamat datang ke live stream PakMat.
And then, this Emperor's horrific sacrifices had brought it back to the surface. Renato wasn't exactly sure how to use the legendary weapon. But surely, there must be some way to do it without provoking another catastrophe. Had he, somehow, summoned the long-lost components of the legendary weapon out of the deep places of the Earth? It was more than Renato could fathom. But if he could find a legendary weapon, he would use it.
Alright, I'm back. Waalaikumsalam Ashraf Aidil.
Kata kita punya stream slow ke?
Savage Craft. PakMat pakai headset apa? PakMat
Dia punya
pakai
SIM
Steel
tu kamu
Series.
simpan ke apa?
Bersih lah.
Dia betul-betul simpan ke apa?
PakMat pakai Steel Series Arctis 7
Apa nama
wireless.
last ni?
Harga $150.
As he set foot on the island, Renato couldn't help feeling a bit curious. Was Lapino still waiting to be rescued? No. He was probably drinking champagne with the ravens. Did ravens drink champagne? Did rabbits? Renato felt oddly thirsty, come to think of it. Why had he chosen the Sky Ripper? Renato never made plans that required constant vigilance. He was a hero. He didn't think too much. He just went with his gut and hoped it all worked out. The Sky Ripper was a long shot. He'd have to devote himself to it. No side journeys, no rescuing old friends. That was against his nature. Could he stick with it?
So guys, kita tak pernah sampai lagi map ni. Get the Sky Ripper armature. Kita tak pernah sampai sini lagi. Mungkin ini adalah the true ending.
This one contained nothing but unmatched gloves. And something more useful.
Jauh sangat Oh ya. Menarik. Aku ingatkan kita akan masuk benda yang sama. Sebab kita kan dah buat sebelum ni. Ini map baru ni. Kita tak pernah sampai sini lagi.
People had laughed at the government workbench placement program, but you could see the benefits everywhere.
Kita tak cukup lagi. Berapa ni? 45. Lagi berapa kan tak ingat. Allah.
Oh, terkejut pakcik.
Lagi 55. Lambatnya mat aku. Kita tak cukup 55 lagi. Tak apa. Setakat ni okey. Tapi nampak ni ada teleport. So maksudnya sini ada treasure. Mungkin. Tengok apa akan jadi. Yeah.
Kau punya klip tadi dah boleh klip baru? Kau punya klip tadi dah boleh klip tak?
Dong boleh klip. Itu yang masa kita post.
Let's go. Apa akan jadi ni? Kita jumpa apa kat sini? Let's see how it goes. Aduh, dia punya damage dia tinggi sih. Ada pintu lagi.
Kereta aku tersadung tu. Kau dah tengok tu? Kereta aku tersadung. Dia dah klip. Balik.
Kejap. Apa-apa hal kita bunuh dia.
Aku terlucut ke depan. Kepala tersangkut je. Kepala tersangkut. Macam gergeruk. Aku tersangkut. Lepas aku reload car aku.
Alright. Let's go.
Kepala tersangkut.
Oh, sini dah pergi. Kita tengok lagi apa kat sini.
That had been his mistake before.
Bodoh gila.
Trusting his old friend Lapino,
tempat
he'd been
ni.
through so many battles with him and shed so many heartaches, who he'd rescued so many times.
Lepas tu terus
What's up
reload
with
lah.
that guy anyway?
Bodoh gila.
Harap ni pilih yang betul. Alright. The truth behind the Skyreaper is shrouded in the thick fog. The most believable tale is that the transcendent emperor has used the Skyreaper to banish Iblis. Patut Iblis tu senyap untuk banish Iblis. Then the TE buried the weapon and vanished. TE ni apa ni? Tak tahu lah. Was it a imposed exile to rid the world of its last divine presence, or was it the price to pay for using a tremendous power? Could the Skyreaper and Iblis have a deeper connection than just a weapon and its victim? My rituals will summon the Iblis stone. Perhaps I should worry that they will also cause the Skyreaper to resurface. If that is the case, I should spare no resources to find it. A weapon that can banish a god is an invaluable bargaining chip. Should the old ones decide to double cross me, it is in their nature to try. But gods are predictable, and I can rely on that to always be one step ahead. Emperor Instant Grim Tree Secret Journal ni daripada Emperor. So memang betul lah. Lepas kita jumpakan batu iblis tu dekat Skyreaper, batu iblis tu terus jadi senyap. Tapi kita tidak kita tak menghancurkan batu menghancurkan batu iblis tu. Sebab kalau ingat yang princess tu kan dia dapat batu iblis tu kan. Dia kata take this stone. Lepas tu kita dengan bodohnya macam kesian nak tolong, ambil stone tu, tiba-tiba kita kena bunuh.
Aku buat 30 FPS tapi sebab kau main game FPS kau dah tinggi, lagi cantik.
Still benda tu betul, dia akan senyapkan senyapkan daripada bisikan. Skyreaper tu akan senyapkan daripada bisikan syaitan tu. Tapi at the end benda tu tidak menghapuskan. Skyreaper tidak menghapuskan batu iblis tu sepenuhnya. PakMat, kalau upgrade PC grafik sama tak macam upgrade processor PC? PakMat tak faham lah. Sekejap Stalker? Ada orang tanya, kalau upgrade PC grafik sama tak macam upgrade processor PC?
Tak.
Tak sama.
Processor nak main game, processor lebih penting.
When he was still a thief, Bernardo had always been attracted to the women with the biggest chests.
Mana tapi ada bottleneck, kena tahu CPU apa nak pakai, GPU
that's
apa nak
not
pakai.
what I meant.
Tak kena akan bottleneck
To
jadi
rob,
performance jadi
I
sangkut.
mean.
Yep. Apa yang Stalker katakan, dia ada bottleneck. So korang tak boleh tukar.
Cari bottleneck kat Google akan tahu nanti.
Korang tak boleh
CPU tinggi, GPU rendah. Dia sepatutnya GPU rendah, CPU tinggi, GPU tinggi, CPU rendah. Itu baru okey. Dia jangan CPU tinggi, GPU rendah.
There you go. Harap korang dengar apa Stalker kata.
Usage lah, mana means CPU usage kena rendah daripada GPU usage. Kalau GPU usage pakai sampai, contoh GPU usage 100, CPU pakai dalam 40%, 50% itu bagus. Tapi kalau GPU 100%, 60%, 80% tapi GPU 30%,
This chest contained a Vorpal sword.
Treasure Hunter. Tak benar.
I'm just kidding. Vorpal swords don't exist.
Vorpal sword doesn't exist. Dia patah balik kita ke sini. Okay. Apa ada kat ni? Buka sikit. Okay, thanks. You're welcome. Sebab PakMat tak pernah build PC lagi, so PakMat tak tahu sangat. Sorry lah. Yang mana PakMat tahu, PakMat boleh jawab.
Didn't your mother tell you it's rude to stare?
snapped Renato, a little smug.
Boleh naik sini ke? Oh, ingatkan boleh naik sini. Ah, ada apa sini? Tak ada apa. Damn it.
That is how we do it, said Renato to himself.
Let's go. Ah, puzzle. Allah. Pasal ni map paling susah Ah. Like that. Oh. Okay. Lepas tu kalau aku tekan ni. Ah. There you go. Yes.
See? That wasn't so hard.
Yep. Orang tu kata langkah kanan. So kita pergi ke kanan ni. One skill point. Health lah, apa lagi? Increase the maximum sword energy. Nope. Ke stamina. Nope. Naikkan nyawa lah. Alright. Let's go. Adakah kita dapat? Yes guys, kita jumpa benda ni. Okay.
There it was. Sky Ripper's armature. The stuff that dreams are made of. Engineers' dreams, anyway. The device was intricate. No one alive had the skill to make a thing like it. How was it part of a weapon at all? He'd have to ask a scientist. But first, he'd get the second piece. Sky Ripper had a heart. A core that had come to rest on the next island. Well, there was another island he could reach. Zenobia had just invaded it with her father's Raven battalions. She must be encamped there still. But fighting Zenobia now, that made no sense at all. He'd already sacrificed one friend to get this armature, was it? He didn't need to hurry to face her. She would find him.
Oh, yang pilihan pertama kita dapatkan apa sekali per armature. Lepas tu pilihan kedua kita dapatkan core. Yang hari tu kita buat batu iblis, lepas tu dengan core. Tak ada armature sebab tu dia tak stabil. Alright guys, your vote. Pilihan pertama, kita jumpa dengan Princess Zenobia ni. Bla 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 bla. Kita berjumpa dengan princess ni. Ini pilihan pertama. Pilihan pertama kita jumpa dengan princess. Manakala pilihan kedua kita pergi ambil core apa ni core bahan utama apa ni Sky Reaper. So 2 minit dari sekarang korang nak pilihan pertama atau pilihan kedua? Pilihan pertama kita jumpa dengan princess. Pilihan kedua kita pergi ambil core of the Sky Reaper. 2 minit dari sekarang. Pilihan pertama atau pilihan kedua? Hai Mat Aiman. Hai Mat Gamer, Mat Aiman pula. Hai Mat Gamers. Muhammad Fazli, PakMat padu lah. Mana ada padu, biasa je. Alright guys, 2 minit dari sekarang. Before that, PakMat lagi kencing jap. Korang vote pilihan pertama atau pilihan kedua. Alright. Alright, I'm back. Hojatnya cookie ni. Satu orang vote 2. 2 orang vote 2. 2 orang vote 1. Kita ada seri. PakMat tambah lagi 1 minit. Cepat. Pilihan pertama atau pilihan kedua? Kita seri sekarang ni.
Biji memang tak ada update apa-apa
2 orang vote pilihan 2. 2 orang juga vote pilihan pertama.
Nothing.
Jumpa princess buat apa? Cari kau untuk satukan Iblis Stone dengan Sky Reaper. Itu PakMat tak pasti. Okey. Dia kata dia pergi jumpa Zenobia. Zenobia ni, yang princess ni juga adalah kawan lama dia.
Kau itu kau bukan naikkan bilik kau tunggu.
Ronaldo pun sendiri tak tahu kenapa kita perlu jumpa Princess Zenobia ni. Dia tak ada alasan kenapa kita jumpa. Jumpa sekadar apa kita tak tahu. Dia tak bagi reason. Manakala Core of Sky Reaper ni, sebab kita dah dapat Armature of Sky Reaper, kita tak ada core dia. So korang rasa pilihan pertama ataupun pilihan kedua?
Yang lebih dia sampai 3,000 atau 6,000 ke 3,000.
Kalau seri ikut PakMat lah. Tak boleh. Kita perlukan satu lagi.
Mungkin
Mungkin korang tak tahu kan kenapa, apa reason dia. Pilihan pertama, kita just jumpa, dia tak bagi tahu kenapa, kita jumpa Zenobia dan kita tak tahu apa akan jadi. Manakala pilihan kedua, sebab kita dah dapat Armature, aku tak tahu Armature tu apa nama benda tu. Kemudian Armature tu dah ada, Armature of Sky Reaper dah ada. Kita perlukan core dia. So korang rasa pilihan pertama atau pilihan kedua? Tak apa, ni tak kisah. Walaupun kita salah buat cerita pun tak kisah. PakMat pun menarik nak tengok apa ending dia. So korang pilih. Ini cerita korang. Tak ada pilihan. Tak ada orang balas. So kita buat lat tali tamploy. Lat tali tamploy. Okay, 2. Let's go.
It was a no-brainer. He'd sacrificed his old friend Lapino to get the armature. And the armature was useless by itself, only a series of coils and wheels. War demanded sacrifices, and he would make more before the end. He would have to choose the greatest good, no matter how much it cost
Hi
him.
Danish Adam, selamat datang ke Livestream PakMat.
Well, he would see her sooner or later, across a battlefield or a sword's point before all this was over. He was sure of that. The power was in the core. Obviously, he had to get the core.
Lagi banyak pakai CPU. Adjust video bitrate is affected by your internet upload. By reducing it 100 at a time, you will notice the reduction in your CPU usage.
Tak long pilih, so PakMat pilih 2. Berdasarkan lat tali tamploy. Tengok apa akan jadi.
Doubt sunk in before he was even out of sight of the Farfarer. Why had he chosen the Sky Ripper? It was the sort of path he'd always avoided. The path of responsibility, of seriousness.
Ni guys, yang
Had
belakang
he
PakMat ni.
grown up? He
Amateur.
didn't feel grown up. He'd made this decision from his gut. like he always did. Somehow, he'd
Rol,
impulsively decided to
load your
stop being
overlay of a
impulsive.
single browser source
Did
by using
that make any
string element.
sense?
Ni aku nak pakai.
Kita dah ada core. Ni amateur. Amateur ni bingkai lah. Kita perlu dapatkan dalam dia. Lepas tu kita tengok macam mana ending dia pergi.
There were rumors of talking apes deep in the forest, but everyone knew apes couldn't talk.
Makan apa tu PakMat? Makan apa ni? Kuki. Macam korang pakai apa? Bukan Oreo, cheese small ah. Tapi kuki ni besar. Cheese small tu kecil. Ada cheese small besar, tapi tak lembut. Makan biskut lah, saya cerita biskut. Kita ambil jalan shortcut bawah. Stoker ada ke? Stoker ada. Tapi dia dah tak live stream. Sekejap. Takut korang tak dengar macam mana jalan cerita dia. Sekejap awak buka balik suara diorang. Oh, tak dengar pula suara diorang.
Gallery.
Ha tu. Suara stoker. Come on lah. Berapa lagi? 75. Lagi 25 untuk upgrade.
There was something sour in the air. Like the earth had ruptured over something that had been fermenting for a very long time.
Boom, ada enemy. Lain.
Brilliant. Lovely. Hold that pose. There were fewer and fewer trees. There were only these huge crystalline growths. Had those been here before? He no longer heard birds except for the feverish cawing of the ravens when they attacked. He couldn't smell the small animals of the forest, the mice and rabbits.
PakMat
Where had
main
they
lah
gone?
PUBG dah. PakMat dah
He
main
was
tadi
getting hungry
dekat
too.
stream stalker.
This was an unhealthy place to be.
Kalau stalker live stream ataupun Syarul live stream, PakMat tak live stream. So kita orang sharing viewer. So PakMat support stalker. PakMat dah main dah. Dan juga PakMat kadang-kadang laptop PakMat ni kadang-kadang boleh main PUBG. Kadang-kadang main PUBG boleh, tapi nak live stream game PUBG tu kadang boleh, kadang tak boleh. Biasa laptop processor kecil je, berapa hertz je. PakMat punya apa ni, CPU core CPU hertz 2.4 hertz saja. So tak boleh buat berat sangat. Lagipun laptop PakMat dah 3 tahun. Dia dah jadi lambat sikit lah.
Ravens didn't smell any better dead than I'd have thought.
Alright, tengok apa akan jadi. Kita dah jumpa benda ni.
The 20-sided core made him feel physically sick. Once he had sneaked into a temple of the dark art, and he hadn't liked what he smelt and saw there. This felt like that. As quick as he could, he wrangled the icosahedron into the armature. The wheels began to spin, then glow. The sick feeling quickly spun away. Now he only felt sad. He had lost good friends for this war apparatus. Maybe Lapino wasn't such a good friend. Yeah, that made him feel better. He carried his prize back to the Farfarer.
Now, he had to make his next move. There was a key Imperial outpost on the Nexus. If this really was some sort of super weapon, he could use it to wreak havoc on the enemy. And if it wasn't, well, better to know that before the final battle. But maybe he should show it to some scientists first. There was an observatory on the Nexus. Maybe he should go there before he fired it.
Alright. Pilihan pertama. Okay, kita dah dapat core, kita dah juga dapat bingkai, kita dah cantumkan. Tapi kita tak tahu apa kemampuan kuasa tu boleh lakukan. Adakah pilihan pertama kita untuk pilihan pertama adakah kita bawa benda yang kita dah cantumkan tu, kita bawa pergi ke para saintis ni untuk dapatkan nasihat. Apakah kemampuan sebenar bahan yang kita dah dapat? Ini pilihan pertama. Atau pilihan kedua, kita tak payah tahu nasihat langsung. Kita dah cantumkan benda tu, kita dah buat power tu, Sky Reaper ni, kita pakai main bedal kuasa tu. Kita try and error. Ni untuk pilihan kedua. Kita try and error baru kita tahu apa kuasa sebenar dia. Tapi kita tak tahu. Ini yang untuk pilihan kedua. Kita tak tahu sama ada kuasa tu memberi kebaikan ataupun keburukan. Alright, PakMat buat PakMat terangkan lagi sekali. Pilihan pertama, tak dengar aku. Pilihan pertama, kita dapatkan nasihat daripada para saintis ni. Apakah kemampuan dan apakah kebaikan dan keburukan bila kita guna kuasa Sky Reaper ni? Atau pilihan kedua, kita pakai main terjah saja guna bahan yang kita dapat ni tanpa mengetahui kebaikan dan juga keburukan. 2 minit dari sekarang, korang buat pilihan pertama ataupun pilihan kedua. Satu orang membuat pilihan kedua. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 orang buat pilihan pertama. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 orang buat pilihan pertama. Pilihan pertama dah sedap. Alright, jawapannya pilihan pertama. Majority orang buat pilihan pertama. Let's go.
Well, of course. If you've just assembled a weapon out of legend that can exile gods from the world, you'd want to have a scientist or two look at it. And even if they disagreed and he had time, you could ask Calaveras himself. Yes, the observatory would be his
ceramah,
objective.
tak ada. Aku summarizekan apa pilihan apa ni akan jadi untuk pilihan pertama dengan apa akan jadi untuk pilihan kedua. Aku summarizekan benda.
Bapak boleh dengar suara tu.
Apa dah?
Bapak dia mute dah. Boleh dengar.
Twitch tu buat macam mana?
Why had the parts of the Sky River
Rol, ada orang
only
tanya
surfaced
Twitch tu
now,
nak buat macam mana?
thousands
Ajar.
of years after the Transcendent Emperor had dismantled it? The mad Emperor Isengrim had performed terrible, bloodthirsty rituals to invoke the lost gods. Was that why these ancient artifacts were rising out of the ground? How perfect, then, that the Sky Ripper would reappear to be his destruction. And, hopefully this time, just his destruction.
Just his destruction, okay.
Death to traitors! Caught the ravens.
Let's go. Ajar Rol, tu ah, Rol, ajar Rol. Rock and roll. Roti canai. Let's go.
Bukan rasa aku dah peti. Patut aku nak makan apa
Maybe
kan?
I should follow my nose, thought Renato.
Simpan rasa tu dah peti. Apa nak makan apa?
Tak payahlah makan.
Kurang babi.
Panaskan lah. Dia panaskan 3 minit, benda tu cair balik dia. Oh, apa jadi dengan game aku ni? Jap. Sorry. Oh, payah. Oh, berat nanang. Dia jadi kecil. Kepala otak dia jadi kecil. Weh, apa hal ni? Apa hal dengan game aku ni? Guys.
Berat nanang.
Berat nanang ni. Dah. Alamak.
Siapa? Buat apa esok?
Sekejap guys.
Apa besok?
PakMat kena. Sorry guys. Sorry guys.
Kau lah.
PakMat. Yap. Relaunch balik game ni. Allahu Akbar. Apa hal game ni?
Nak main game apa tu? Bosan lah PUBG. Koyak lah.
Sorry. Dekat livestream PakMat okey. Tapi dekat PakMat punya laptop dia jadi kecil terus. Kecil. Kecil dia petak ni. Kecil je. Nak main apa main macam ni? Bang hidup ke teman?
Betul mana yang tadi?
Kat livestream jadi besar, kat PakMat jadi kecil. Berat nanang.
Parasitan betul lah.
Ni baru nak haram. Korang livestream okey tak? PakMat sekarang ni dekat OBS warna merah. Kalau buffering sorry ya
Oi.
Internet PakMat kot.
Aduh. Kan pemilih. Oh, so maknanya kalau aku dah dapat sekat button tu suka kan? Aku dah dapat yang boleh buat apa 480 apa semua tu. Kalau aku naikkan bitrate, dia tak ganggu orang lain ke? Macam view aku.
Ganggu macam mana?
Yelah sebab aku dah naikkan bitrate.
Kalau diorang lowerkan quality, birit jatuh lah.
Kami mahu cumi-cumi.
Sama je.
Cumi.
Macam Elvin apa
Weh,
semua.
cringe weh.
Macam newbies.
Mau viewer PakMat terus unsubscribe.
Kecil je.
Cringe
Pasal
weh,
aku
cringe.
tengok apa? Allah. Siapa kata lah? Twitch dia tak lebih berapa dah birit dia.
Dia 3,000 sampai 9,000 yang recommended.
Sorry guys, tadi ada masalah teknikal.
Why had the parts of the Sky Ripper only surfaced now? Thousands of years after the transcendent emperor
PakMat
had
minta maaf
dismantled it. The mad
atas
emperor
masalah
Iceland had performed
teknikal.
terrible, bloodthirsty rituals to invoke the lost gods. Was that why these ancient artifacts were rising out of the ground? How perfect, then, that the Sky Ripper would reappear to be his destruction. And, hopefully this time, just his destruction.
Oh guys, kalau korang perasan, core ni dia dah tak tembak. Kan sebelum ni kan
getting a horse
dia
stuck in one of these things.
tembak
He will be
penjahat,
cursing a blue
tembak
streak.
enemy. Kiranya core ni dah stabil lah. Mungkin dia, mungkin tidak. Kita tengok apa akan jadi. Live sampai lebam insya-Allah. Waalaikumsalam itik golek. Itik golek pula datang.
Siapa yang tengok stream PakMat tu aku punya giveaway tu nanti aku bagi tahu.
Syarul akan umum giveaway tu.
Pula awak ni nak stream.
Let's go.
mana main ni? Ini?
There we go.
This jewel was
Nice.
more than sparkling.
Attack speed
It had
level 3.
arcane
Let's
power
go.
and an engraving.
Selamat datang ke livestream PakMat.
Cindy.
Titik kulit tu lah. Selamat datang. Terima kasih datang ke channel PakMat. Let's go. Tak sabar nak tahu apa
A
pengakhiran ni.
legendary weapon was exactly what the rebellion needed. They were outnumbered. The once
Aku
kind
game-game yang
emperor
macam
had become a
PakMat main ni.
tyrant. But his ravens
Zaman-
stayed loyal, for he fed them his
zaman
victims,
PS2 tak ada
and the other
online
animals
boleh
were too
main.
frightened to rebel. Renato shuddered at what the emperor was trying to do. To bring back the lost gods, the black harvest, the black sun. No, he would stop that toad no matter what the risk. Renato had found his game changer. He would ignore all distractions, focus on the Sky River.
Let's go.
Kau apa tu?
Nak gerak-gerak kau boleh.
Ooh, wouldn't this gauntlet look swell with that
Cukup.
jewel on it?
Tak cukup. Damn it.
Boleh pakai stream terima ni senang sikit. Teks dia macam ni. Tak kacau FPS dia.
Oh my god.
Dia nak tu kan, nak susun.
Allahu Akbar.
Tapi bila dah gerakkan dia, nanti dia lari dia macam sel kotak-kotak tu. Kau boleh gerak-gerakkan tapi tu lah. Nanti kau dah gerak dia karakter macam logo tu tu ada pasal dia kena susun.
Kena juga.
Syok pakai kan.
Ha.
Kena lagi. Lambat
Easy
betul
to
lah dia
dodge,
bergerak.
but boy, do they sting if you didn't pay attention.
Okay, let's go.
Ada tugas ni tapi dia ada. Aku tak dapat kontrol juga.
Nice. Kau boleh klip ni aku dah hantar kat Discord.
PakMat jawab lah.
Itulah. Kalau boleh klip
This
dalam
chest
klip.
was filled with reprints of the entire
Jangan
Sandman
nanti
series.
baby roll merajuk.
Reprints? What was the point of collecting those?
Sarul merajuk. Buruk
And there
rupa.
was something else.
Game Astroneer tak ada sambungan ke PakMat? Ada. Tapi game Astroneer tu PakMat tak boleh main lama-lama sangat. Dan tak boleh main secara bersambungan. Sebab game tu grinding. Kalau banyak sangat game grinding, nanti jadi bosan. PakMat cepat bosan. InsyaAllah PakMat akan sambung. Alright, hari ni kita main sebab ramai permintaan nak tahu story ni macam mana.
Renato was thrilled. The scientists seemed to think he'd put the Sky Ripper together right. But one toad was worried.
Huh?
Yeah, the Sky Ripper could tear a hole in existence itself. There are invisible strings that tie the universe together. If the Sky Ripper cut one, the hole would widen and widen until our whole existence fell into it.
Another toad sighed.
Irving still believes in string theory. At least go see Calaveras.
Yeah, said the worried toad.
He knows more than anyone else has forgotten about the Transcendent Emperor.
If anyone could tell him how to use this weapon safely, it would be Calaveras. It was he who had told Renato how to find it in the first place. But he had to give up on using it as a weapon. Maybe he had to go to the secret rebel base and ask the generals there what he could do with a weapon that he dared not use. One way or another, there had to be a safe way to use it.
Alright guys, pilihan korang. Pilihan pertama, kita jumpa dengan Calavera ni untuk dapatkan kepastian adakah betul kita cantumkan armature tu dengan core. Atau pilihan kedua, pilihan kedua apa ni?
Sambil one game main getting away.
Pilihan kedua ni, kita tak guna langsung Sky Reaper. Kita pergi ke Rebel Base, pangkalan Rebel. Kita tanya dengan General dekat apa ni, pangkalan Rebel ni, macam mana nak guna super weapon yang kita ada. So korang rasa yang mana? Pilihan pertama, kita jumpa dengan orang ni untuk dapatkan kepastian, double confirmation bahawa benda ni selamat digunakan ataupun tidak. Atau pilihan kedua ni, kita pergi jumpa General kat Rebel Base ni untuk menggunakan super weapon ni. Mungkin ada cara lain untuk menggunakan super weapon ni. Korang rasa mana? Pilihan pertama ataupun kedua? 2 minit dari sekarang. Satu orang vote 1, satu orang vote 2. Come on guys, buat pilihan. Satu orang vote 1, satu orang vote 2. Okay, mungkin korang apa ni, livestream PakMat tadi tak apa-apa, okay. Pilihan pertama, kita jumpa orang untuk dapatkan double confirmation bahawa barang tu selamat ataupun tidak, power tu selamat ataupun tidak. Atau kita pergi ke Rebel Base, jumpa dengan General, kita guna saja weapon tu tanpa mengetahui apa kebaikan dan keburukan. 2 orang vote 2, 2 orang vote 1. Kita ada seri. Aman.
Koyak Sami.
2 orang vote 1, 2 orang vote 2. Seri ni guys, seri ni. PakMat tak boleh buat pilihan ni. Tiga orang vote 1, 2 orang vote 2. Lagi ada sikit lagi nak habis masa. Masa dah nak habis. Sikit lagi. 1, 2, 3. 3 orang vote 1, 2 orang vote 2. Okay, masa dah tamat. Okay, masa dah tamat. So majoritinya adalah pilihan pertama. Kita pergi ke pilihan pertama.
Well, he should have known he'd have to consult Calaveras again. The scientists at the observatory were smart enough. But what did they know of the Transcendent Emperor? He hoped it wouldn't delay him too long. The rebels had scheduled the final battle soon. Every day they delayed risked the exposure of the secret base.
True
And
ending
some
tak akan
soldiers
singkat
were already
dia
drifting
cerita
back
dia.
to their
PakMat pun
homes
tak tahu
and families.
True ending ke tak.
Calaveras would fix the
Sebab ini
Sky
ending
Ripper
korang
for
pilih,
him.
PakMat
And
main
then
je. PakMat pun
he
nak
would
tahu
win
apa
the
story
final
dia.
battle.
Even kita dapat ending yang buruk, at least benda tu menarik untuk kita tahu. Tok ni kaki penipu. Itulah. Ada tipu hela, tapi kita tahu yang Rabbit member dia tu, siapa nama member dia tak ingat ah.
Maybe it was the cold.
Lapino
But after a
tu
few
memang
steps,
penipu.
Renado's optimism started to slump. What if Calaveras couldn't help? Did Renado dare use the Sky Ripper? Oh, he hated that he had chosen this path. It was so much simpler to rescue friends and attack enemies, even if some of those friends were more trouble than his enemies. Some of those enemies had been friends before and might be lovers after. No, okay, it wasn't all that much simpler, no. Physics made his brain hurt. That, at least he was sure of.
Tak apa, PakMat tak kisah. Kita buat jalan cerita salah ke tak, PakMat pun tak tahu apa akan jadi kalau kita buat salah. 2 kali jumpa still bad ending. Betul juga. Tapi tak apa. Kita tengok apa akan jadi. Mungkin dia ada bagi pilihan yang lain. Kita tak tahu.
Koyak Samit. Jatuh.
Let's go. Jangan
Ronaldo
spoil
wondered what would
cerita.
happen if he jumped.
Tak.
Would he be
Nain
rescued
tak
by an
spoil
emergency
cerita.
platform?
Nain tak spoil cerita sebab semalam kita jumpa kalau tengoklah livestream PakMat yang part 2 semalam. Apa ni? Kita jumpa Toad banyak kali kot. Kita jumpa 2 kali. Tapi kita dapat bad ending. Tak apa, mungkin waktu PakMat live dia busy. Tak apa. Boleh tengok balik. PakMat dah publish lah. Apa ni, part 2 semalam. Kau boleh tengok daripada awal walaupun lama. Ni kita sama-sama explore cerita ni. Dia punya ending dia tu sangat memberangsangkan. Buat orang terkejut, tak terduga. Oh, satu lagi ore untuk upgrade. Okay, rasa cukup kot, cukup. Yeay, dah boleh upgrade, nice. Sorry PakMat ke? Oh sorry Naim. Relax. Tak ada, PakMat okey je. PakMat faham. Macam hari ni stalker kata ramai tak tengok live stream sebab busy. PakMat faham, dah nak buka sekolah. Mungkin ada yang pergi dengan keluarga. Cuti sekolah pun dah nak habis. No worries. Kita relax Game ni relax for fun. Nak tahu cerita. Ini orang kata walkthrough live stream PakMat paling best. PakMat pun terhibur. Dan PakMat harapkan korang tu pun terhibur. Sebab korang boleh pilih jalan cerita dan PakMat tak kisah jalan cerita tu baik ke tak baik ke, PakMat tak kisah. Yang penting korang pilih jalan cerita.
Raven mummies raising their darling raven chicks. Yeah, Calvaris would help. He would make Ronaldo feel better about using the Sky River. And then Ronaldo wouldn't have to worry about ravens ever again.
Yeah.
You know nothing, Jon Snow.
Let's go. Tak apa. Oh ya. Okey, tak kena. Oh, nice lah. Level up. Let's go. No worries, kita chill. Sini pun dah pagi, tempat korang pun dah pagi, PakMat tengah hari, korang pun dah pagi. Chill. Layan video sampai tertidur.
Hey, I hear Black is the new dead.
Go. Sekejap, pergi sini ya. Allah, benda tu jatuh kepala otak dia. By the way, baru habis SPM, so boleh relate. Alhamdulillah. Baru SPM. Tahniah. Tapi belum fully merdeka Habis SPM bermaksud kau akan masuk ke alam baru. Alam yang kau tak pernah tahu. Iaitu alam remaja, alam belia dan juga alam masyarakat. Macam mana kau nak menghadapi masyarakat. Habis SPM baru kau tahu macam mana masyarakat tu menilai engkau. Biar betul Naim masuk ending ke ni? Biar betul. Sini subuh dah tu lah. Ending ke ni? Ending ke ni pula. So korang kalau dah masuk waktu subuh tu, solat subuh dulu. Lepas tu sambung balik tengok PakMat. PakMat Zuhur pun belum masuk. Lama lagi. Mana sini
Menjerit kau.
Okay, rasa dah nak sampai dah ni.
The rebels were counting on Renato. He hoped Calaveras knew what he was doing.
Ini saya PakMat ni koyak ni.
Apa salah lu situ? Okay, kita ada level up. Kita level up apa ni? Attack enemy at a distance. Okay, kita level up ni. Ni apa ni? Kill an enemy in a single strike, auto activate bla 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 bla. It's okay, we don't need it. Okay, kita dah sampai. Tengok pilihan apa dia akan bagi kita.
Calaveras had never let him down.
Yeah, of course I can make it work better.
But when Renato explained about the strings, Calaveras grew thoughtful.
Oh, strings, you say? Well, the Arcana do speak of the ties that bind the world.
He drew many intricate symbols in the dirt.
Yeah, so, according to my calculations, each time you fire, I'm afraid there's a 1 in 120 chance you'll destroy the universe.
That's pretty good odds. That's like rolling, 21 dice and they all come up 6. What are the odds of that?
What? No! It's more like 2.71 sixes in a row.
Anyway, with those odds, it won't happen if I use it just once, Renato said. Although he wasn't sure that was entirely right.
Yeah, that's not right. Each time you use it... Okay, look, just don't use it ever.
All right, I guess. As he sailed towards the fleet, Renato could see the drop ships of the rebels coming out of the clouds. This was it. The big battle. They could not afford to lose this one. What if it didn't go well? What if he had to use the Sky Ripper? Could he risk the entire universe in the throw of a dice? On the other hand, what were the odds of rolling 21? Or was it 2.71? 6s in a row. He had a feeling they were surprisingly good. That is, bad. Anyway, the odds were big. His brain was hurting again.
Takkanlah tak stabil. Bukan dah stabil ke? Kita dah dapatkan armature tu dengan core tu. Kita tengok apa jadi. Ini pengakhiran dia. Kita tengok ending dia. Betul ke tak ending dia? Dan adakah kita mampu dapatkan satu lagi ending untuk dapatkan the real ending? Let's see about it. Menarik ni, menarik. Thanks for my head too, alright.
Spectacularly well. What had the rebels been thinking? They'd been thinking he would bring the Sky Ripper, or the Iblis Stone, or that he'd sideline Zenobia somehow, or turn her. Couldn't he use the Sky Ripper just once? After all, if chances were 1 in 128, that meant he'd for sure be okay the first time. They'd get worse each time he used it, but the first time would be okay, right? He wasn't sure that it was right. So he didn't fire the Sky Ripper. He just brought it along, in case.
Tapi PakMat rasa ending dia buruk rasanya lah. Sebab apa ni, tu kata kalau boleh jangan guna langsung. Dalam kegunaan 128 kali akan ada satu chance boleh memusnahkan seluruh universe. Kita tengok apa akan jadi. Menarik. Nak shortcut ke long cut? Shortcut ke long cut? Shortcut. Suruh Syarul suka tidur petang nak live.
There was a pleasant breeze
Ada orang
coming
suruh
through
korang
that
duluan
door.
tidur sebab petang nak live.
Had it been closed before?
Si Naim tu sekolah hari ni ya?
Tak tahu. Dia kata
Naim. Tergempang ada Naim.
Okay, Spiderman. Huh. Okay, mana nak pergi ni? Okay tu. Huh. Jalan lah. Huh. Kita tengok apa akan jadi.
Someone had told him the odds didn't change just because you'd had a streak of good luck. His gut told him that was wrong, though. And he always listened to his gut. On the other hand, 128 chances to win. But one of them, he'd destroy the universe.
Bukan lebat tu, hujan
That
banjir
seemed a
semua
bit
Naim.
serious. Maybe he could defeat the Emperor without firing the Sky Ripper. Maybe he could bluff, but with a real weapon. Like in cards, when you had 3 knaves, but you pretended you had a fizzbin. That could work.
Sampailah.
You got such delicious-looking eyeballs! Caught the lead, Raven. Thank you, I think, said Ronaldo. It never hurt.
Allah, aku tak sempat nak lari, salah tekan. Sepatutnya dash. Silap. Habislah. Ronaldo ni, dia buat andaian sendiri. Kalau siapa yang follow PakMat semalam, kan dia ada buat andaian sendiri kan. Dia belahkan batu iblis kepada 2. Lepas tu apa akan jadi? Mati kan. Habis lah. Kita dah tahu dah apa ending dia.
Oh, they really ought to put a railing on this thing. Alright guys, kita nak sampai penghujung. Oh tak sampai penghujung lagi. Oh, selalunya kita pergi sini untuk penghujung. Okay. Tengok apa akan jadi. Adakah betul? Adakah ini ending yang kita nak? Alright, let's see. Adakah ini ending yang kita nak? He set up the Sky Ripper and let it warm up. He would bluff if he had to. Zenobia came out, flanked by a very daunting platoon of ravens. You won't actually use that.
she said in that annoying, I know everything because I'm a cat and you know nothing because you're just a fox voice she had. Or I know the odds. Good. Because there's a real chance you could destroy the universe. No, not the first time I use it. The odds are too low. What? No? Yeah, sure. The first time, the odds are practically nothing. They only go up if I use it a bunch more times. No, but that's not how odds work. Didn't you pay attention in class? Now surrender, or I'll use it. Just once, he said.
Don't. He felt sure the odds were with him. He had to go with his gut. That's what heroes do. Fire, he said. Please? The Skyripper fired. With a tremendous whoosh, the Emperor's flagship went up in flames. It was awesome. And then he noticed.
There was a hole in the air. A blackness, like a tear in a parchment. Wind was blowing into it, widening it. It grew larger, and even larger. Crates fell upwards into it, and the world itself seemed bent, like the reflection on a curved mirror, as it poured into the ravenous hole. Ah, 1 in 128. What are the odds? Thought Reynardo. And then everything fell into the hole and was gone.
Bad
He should go back
ending.
to some of the choices he'd faced before. Maybe there were new paths that had opened up. Like those doors he was opening up all over the map that took him to new treasures and around his enemies. And he hadn't learned anything new this time. He'd done the same thing twice, yet expected a different outcome.
Sama je. Kita buat benda yang sama. Macam sebelum ni, siapa yang ikut series PakMat, kita tak dapatkan Skyripper Amateur, kita terus dapatkan Skyripper Core. Kita guna, and then seluruh universe juga hancur. Yang ni kita dah dapatkan Amateur, kita dah dapatkan Core, tapi still sama, outcome yang sama, result yang sama. Universe pun hancur. Yeah, a hero who is willing to risk space, time, the universe and everything if the odds are in his favor. Still, kita tak unlock satu ni untuk dapatkan the truth ending. Kita perlukan dapat satu lagi. Anyways, walaupun kita salah buat, kita, bukan PakMat, korang pun sama. Kita semua salah buat pilihan. Anyways, kita tahu apa akan jadi. Kita curious. Right, kita sambung lagi satu.
The book's pages fluttered to the beginning once again. Faster than before? And he fell. The clouds parted over the Isles of Boreas.
Aku dah agak.
It was time to choose. The rebellion was in trouble. Ravens were scouting for the secret rebel base. They needed a game changer.
Pieces of the Skyripper had surfaced. Reynardo knew that using it could go catastrophically wrong. But he was sure he could figure out how to use it safely. Also, a temple had risen out of empty desert. The Iblis stone was hidden there. It was a dangerous...
Gameplay, subtitle, control, audio. Tak ada. Resume.
Artifact. It could corrupt its user into a bloodthirsty monster. Maybe he could find a way to use it. To take its power without surrendering to its wickedness. And also, his old friend Lapino needed rescuing. Of course, Reynardo had a pretty strong suspicion that Lapino had betrayed the rebellion. But could Reynardo really leave an old friend to the Ravens?
Okay, ni tough choice. Kita tahu Lapino ni seorang penipu. Dia akan khianat kita. Yang kedua ni tadi. Yang ketiga batu iblis. Macam mana nak cakap kita nak unlock yang tadi tu tau. Yang tadi tu gambar princess. Yang tadi tu ada gambar princess untuk dapatkan the truth ending. Okay, kalau kita buat pilihan pertama, nanti pilihan seterusnya Lapino akan bagi tahu kita untuk kidnap princess, untuk kidnap princess untuk dapatkan informasi. Kalau yang kedua, the next choice akan ada berjumpa. Kita berjumpa dengan princess tanpa membuat apa-apa. Tapi kalau pilihan ketiga, kita bunuh princess. So korang rasa mana? Kalau pilihan pertama, kita akan kidnap princess. Pilihan kedua, kita jumpa je princess, tak tahu berborak ke apa, kita tak tahu. Tapi yang ketiga, kita bunuh princess. Korang nak mana? Kidnap princess. Pilihan pertama, kidnap princess. Pilihan kedua, jumpa princess tanpa melakukan apa-apa. Yang ketiga, kita bunuh princess. Korang nak mana? 1, 2. Kena sabarlah game ni. Game ni memang kena sabar, tapi fun nak main. Kita nak tahu ending dia apa, walaupun ada banyak outcome. Walaupun outcome tu sama ada baik ataupun buruk, still best. PakMat terasa hibur main game ni. Susah nak pilih. Okay. Saya gini, PakMat summarize kan. Pilihan pertama, kita kidnap, kita colik princess. Pilihan kedua, kita jumpa princess, tak tahu lah berbualkan apa, dia tak bagi tahu. Pilihan ketiga, kita bunuh princess. Korang nak yang mana? Pilihan pertama, kita tangkap, kita colik princess. Yang kedua, kita jumpa dengan princess, berbual apa pun tak tahu. Pilihan ketiga, kita bunuh princess. Come on guys, your vote. 1, 2 atau 3? Bunuh princess buat apa, dapat apa? Tu PakMat tak tahu. PakMat tak tahu. Sekarang ni objektif kita untuk unlock the truth ending adalah untuk buka ni. Satu je lagi ni. Nampak ni gambar kucing. Princess tu kucing. Kita dah unlock, kita dah tahu Lapino tu traitor. Kita dah tahu Iblis tu apa. Kita pun dah tahu Sky Reaper ni akan buat apa. Kita perlu dapatkan satu lagi story. Kita kena dapatkan story princess ni pula. So berbalik pada choice yang tadi. Pilihan pertama, kita kidnap princess. PakMat pun tak tahu apa outcome dia. Tapi pilihan pertama, kita kidnap princess. Pilihan kedua, kita jumpa princess, tak tahu buat apa. Ni PakMat tak tahu Yang ketiga, kita bunuh princess. Kita bunuh princess, dapat apa ke apa, kita tak tahu. So pilihan korang, 1, 2 atau 3? Tiga orang pilih 1. 4 orang pilih 1. Okay, kita kidnap princess Kita kidnap princess.
Lapino. Apparently the mad rabbit had sold a Pegasus that he did not exactly own. Lapino always wiggled out of trouble given time, but he was out of time. Lapino's frantic message said that the Ravens were going to kill him for being a rebel spy, and that he had a clever plan. If the fleet reached him first, they'd string him up for that, never mind the winged horse. Or so Lapino had told him over the far speaker anyway.
Alright, let's go.
Lapino had apparently managed to confuse the judge by arguing that he hadn't actually stolen a winged horse. He'd only sold it. But wait, where was the prison? The village was empty. Had everybody fled the Ravens?
It's okay guys, don't worry untuk membuat kesilapan. Salah pilih pun tak apa. At least kita dapat tengok macam mana tu bad ending dia. So game ni tak ada habis cepat.
People
let's
were
go.
frightened these days. Just 2 weeks past, Renardo had sneaked through an empty town and listened to the ravens caw about the Emperor's new taste in ritual sacrifice.
Sacrifice, eh?
Kill the rebel! Cawed one raven. Eat the rebel! Cawed another.
Bila tengok PakMat main rasa nak main pula. Ha. Game ni murah je. Berapa semalam ni kata RM3 10 eh. PakMat tak ingat berapa. Murah je. Sebelum Steam sale habis, baik korang beli. Game ni best pun. Aku dah download Twitch. Lepas tu aku sign up password yang aku nak tu tak boleh. Aku try gabung sekali nombor. Lepas tu tak boleh juga koyak aku.
Obviously. Then they'd probably pin a medal on his chest.
Syarul.
Oi.
Tu lah kat chat aku. Ada orang tanya yang Twitch.
There was still no sign of Lapino. Not a hair. Not a pellet. Was he hiding in the cemetery further down the road? That didn't seem like him.
Oh, someone needs a bath.
Ya Allah. Let's go. Lagu dia shock kan.
Lapino would betray him. But now Renardo knew that. What would Lapino do if he knew that Lapino was going to betray him? Well, he'd concoct some crazy scheme, wouldn't he? That used Lapino's betrayal against him and it would blow up in his face. Maybe he was overthinking this. That would be a first.
Ada data tak perasan. Dear Zenobia, how are you enjoying the academy? New friends must already be flocking around you, no doubt. Here in the palace, things are the same. I have much time to dedicate to my special hobby. I have been collaborating with Professor Calaveras and his team of experts to investigate the nature of the islands. My gut is telling me that the islands are alive. I think they have a will of their own. Do you hear me, daughter? Our world could be more than floating masses of rock and water. Professor Calaveras and his boys have made measurements. The islands are drifting, surrounded by the endless sky. It is difficult to notice, but through careful measurements of the wind over long periods of time, they are certain the islands are moving westward. But where to? It may take centuries, millennia, to reach the destination. I have this strange idea. What if the islands are some sort of herd, and that they are deliberately searching for another herd of island? Can you imagine new island with their own inhabitants? The thought that we may not be alone. If only I could live long enough to witness the event. With love, Father.
Who leaves these chests everywhere? Wondered Renardo. I should send him a thank you note.
Oh ya.
Mana Mat? Dia komen apa Mat?
Dia tanya pasal apa Twitch tu dia dah download. Lepas tu benda PakMat bila part yang PakMat kata PakMat pilih sendiri. Tadi first yang tadi je, pertama tadi je. Sebab ada tanda seru. Kalau PakMat rasa PakMat perlu pilih sendiri, PakMat pilih sendiri. Tapi kebanyakannya PakMat akan tanya korang. No worries. Akan ada PakMat pilih sendiri dan akan ada korang pilih. Okay, kita jumpa Lapino depan ni. Lepas ni dia akan bagi tahu untuk kidnap princess. Kita tengok apakah jadi bila kita kidnap princess.
Dirty and bloody, Renato finally reached Lapino. The rabbit was practicing his shuffle. Renato recognized the cards. It was Lapino's favorite deck. Oh, I thought you were in danger. I am. The ravens are coming. Oh, the prison thing. Right, yeah, see, this guard owed me 53 ducats, so we made a deal. They're very reasonable people, actually, for weasels. Now, I got a brilliant plan to kidnap Zenobia. We capture Zenobia, we find out what she knows, and that's the whole war right there. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Capture the Emperor's greatest general, who also happened to be a deadly sorcerer and, oh, his only daughter? That would be worth it. On the other hand, he could still get to the core of the Sky Ripper, even if he couldn't get the whole thing. It must have great power.
Okay, macam ni ada satu saja tanda seru kan. Dan ini tak ada kan. Yang ni PakMat pilih. Sebab ini kita dah buat. So kita buat yang ni. Apakah jadi dengan kidnap? Tapi kita tahu Lapino tu seorang penipu. Dia akan khianat kita. Let's see how it goes. Tengok apakah jadi.
Zenobia wasn't just the Emperor's daughter, of course. She'd been Renato's best friend in Sword Fu school. And you're still mad for her, the rabbit reminded him. They'd been close. She'd told him things no one else knew. But she'd never told him who she really was.
She knows all the Emperor's plans, chuckled the master spy.
She won't give them up easily.
She'll tell the interrogators, all right,
said Lapino. Taking her would change the game, all right.
Satu, yes. Tapi aku rasa ni pun bad ending Sebab kita ikut cakap Lapino. Lapino tu kita tahu dia seorang pengkhianat. Tapi kita tengok apakah jadi. No worries.
The city was already under Zenobia's control. I had to admire her efficiency.
Map baru guys, map baru.
Renato shivered at the thought of Zenobia at the mercy of the interrogators. Could he really turn her over to them?
Syahrul batuk, aku batuk.
But this was war. It wasn't meant to be pretty. This chest made music when you opened it. Too bad it was Muzak.
Too bad it was a Muzak. Tengok apa jadi kalau kita kidnap princess tu. Tak adalah kidnap apa, tapi jalan cerita tu kata kita kidnap. Mati dah. Jangan orang-orang mati.
He needed some way to
Oh
break the
ya,
ice
blah
with
blah
this
blah.
wall, so to speak.
Allahu Akbar. Dia jatuh lah, tak perlu lah.
Who are you looking at? Oh, right. No one.
Right. Tu. Tu princess.
So, what's this plan of yours? Use me as bait, said Lapino.
Okay, bukan princess.
And he outlined a
Lapino.
slightly complicated plan that involved geese, a net, setting the Farfarer a little bit on fire, Lapino dressing as an old blind toad, and Renardo hiding inside a monstrous watermelon.
What could possibly go wrong? Thought Renardo.
Oh my god. Go for Lapino's grease, net, fire, toad, watermelon plan. Not the time for the hairbrain scheme. Alright guys, pilih. Sama ada kita ikut plan Lapino ataupun kita tak ikut plan Lapino. Korang rasa mana? Tapi peringatan, PakMat tak kisah korang pilih mana. Tapi peringatan, Lapino ni banyak tipu elah dan dia pernah khianat kita. So korang rasa macam mana? Korang curious nak tahu apa akan jadi bila kita ikut plan dia, ataupun korang tak nak ikut plan dia? Pilih. Pilihan pertama, kita ikut plan dia, ataupun pilihan kedua, kita tak payah ikut plan dia. Come on guys, pilih. Pilihan pertama ataupun pilihan kedua. Ikut, tak ikut. Ikut ataupun tak ikut. Seorang kata ikut, seorang kata tak ikut. Dua orang kata tak ikut. Jangan ikut. Ikut untuk tahu plan dia. Alright. Korang type 1 ataupun 2. Nombor 1 ataupun 2. Nombor 1 kita ikut plan dia. Nombor 2 kita tak ikut plan dia. 2 minit dari sekarang. 1. Satu orang vote 1. Sorry, 2 orang vote 1. 2 orang vote 1. Satu apa ni? 2 orang vote 1, 2 orang vote 2. 2 orang vote 1. 2 orang vote 2. Oh, tukar. Muhammad Fazli tukar. 1 orang vote 1, 3 orang vote 1, 1 orang vote 2. 3 orang vote 1, 1 orang vote 2. Sikit lagi guys, 1 minit lagi. Dah nak habis masa dah ni. 3 orang vote 1, 1 orang vote 2. Alright. Ikut majority. Pilihan pertama, kita ikut plan dia.
Oh, this is gonna be fun, said Lapino as he ran to go set up his marvelous plan.
Tak tahulah. Tak apa itik.
Maybe.
Pilih, buat je pilihan. Kalau kita silap pun tak apa. At least kita tahu apa bad ending. Kalau korang main kan korang nak tahu bad ending kan. Ni kita tahu bad ending dulu, baru kita tahu happy ending. Lain daripada yang lain. Ada surat. Dear Zenobia, as you read this letter, you are locked in your chamber, ready to spend your last night before? Well, you know, I will not apologize. I know you are too proud to forgive me. I also know you won't resist reading through. You are a cat, as much as I have tried to educate you like a proper toad. I swear to you, and you have to believe me, that I did not plan all this when I adopt you. Adopted? Kena adopt? Kena adopted. You have always been my special little kitten. That is why I am writing this now, weeks in advance. I know I will not have the heart to do it the night of the sacrifice. If I think of you as my daughter, then I may change my mind. You mustn't think I am selfish, and yes, I am a selfish, sad little toad that is afraid to die. But what I am doing will ultimately serve the greater good. I want the power. I want it all. And so I will keep my subject content. Peace for eternity. Even if you hate me now, you can still respect that you have to. It is the only way I can forgive myself for doing this to you. I will miss you for eternity. Tomorrow, try not to make a scene. Everyone will be watching. Still with love, father. Oh, so
follow punya
Zenobia ni adalah anak angkat.
try kan.
Yelah,
Dia tak keluar
Zenobia ni apa ni, kucing. Emperor tu seorang apa, seekor burung, seorang pula seekor burung. Raven apa? Burung gagak make sense. So Zenobia ni hanyalah anak angkat.
Where was a workbench when you needed one? Oh, never mind.
Flawless victory. Okay. Ni rabbit tadi.
Renato felt dubious about the whole plan. With every step, he was waiting for it all to go horribly wrong. But against all odds, Peppino's idiotic plan worked. Zenobia's ravens ran off after the geese, the net dropped, and Renato jumped out of the watermelon and put his sword to Zenobia's throat.
Renato, she said, are those new scars? They look good on you. You never return my velvet jacket. It was my favorite. You look stupid in velvet. Oh, what does an imperial princess know about style? Oh, get a room, you two, said Latino.
But the fleet was coming on fast, so they put Zenobia on the Farfarer and took her east over the Nexus.
She'd vanished from Swordfu School, from his life, without even saying goodbye. Without ever telling him she was the Emperor's adopted daughter. Lapina was right, Renato thought reluctantly. She knows things. She recognized his look. You're taking me to the interrogators, aren't you? She said, wide-eyed. And then she jumped, with horror. Renato saw Zenobia plummeting. Then he saw the Nexus below them. Cats always land on their feet. She'll head for the Imperial outpost, yelled Lapino. You have to catch her.
Kucing adalah seorang yang bijak. Seekor haiwan yang bijak. Licik.
Cats can run faster, but foxes can run longer. If he ran, he could head her off before she reached her minions at the outpost. Well, he did love a good chase.
Right, let's go. Chase after Zenobia. Let's go. Apa jadi tadi? Aku pergi solat jap. Kita dah kidnap. Kita kidnap princess tu menggunakan apa tu? Plan rabbit tadi tu. Siapa nama dia? Lapino. Berjaya. Lepas tu apa ni, Zenobia tahu yang kita nak bawa Zenobia ni ke tempat lain untuk interrogate. Interrogate ni apa? Soal siasat. Bila Zenobia tahu kita nak bawa dia ke tempat soal siasat, Zenobia jump. Dia lompat keluar daripada kapal terbang. Dia lompat, dia pergi ke outpost ni. So sekarang kita sedang mengejar princess tu. Dan kita tak tahu apa akan jadi. So ni kita nak tahu apa akan jadi. Dalam erti kata lain, kita sedang mengejar princess ni.
You never knew where the road would take you, thought Renato.
Yeah, baby.
He was closing on her. He could smell her fear. He tried not to think about the interrogators at the secret base. What did they do to her? Maybe it didn't have to end that way. Maybe he could talk to her. But, after all, there were worse things the Imperials had done to friends of his. Renato reached the outpost. The Imperials there were no match for him. Soon after, Zenobia limped up the path. When she realized he was already in front of her, she didn't even try to run. Oh, you left without saying goodbye. Again, he said, "Please, I'm enjoying this a little too much." She said, shaken. "Oh, spare us the chit-chat, would you?" said Lapino as he shackled her hands so she couldn't throw spells. She knows all his plans. All the way back to the Farfarer, Lapino nagged Renato about how the interrogators would pry all the intel out of Zenobia. How that would turn the tides in the imminent battle. All they had to do was take her to the rebels' secret base. Renato didn't like to think about what the interrogators would do to her.
Aku off lo.
Couldn't he just talk to her?
Alright. Bye-bye. Alright guys, ni pilihan korang. Pilihan pertama, but the things the interrogator would do to her. Renato could skip the base and find a way. Could skip the gun, find a way to interrogate Zenobia himself. But the things the interrogator would do to her. Renato could skip the base and find a way to interrogate Zenobia. Alright guys, kita nak bawa Zenobia ni ke satu tempat untuk apa ni? Apa interrogate? Untuk soal siasat dia. Ataupun kita bawa Zenobia ni ke Rebel Base. Rebel Base ni baik lah. Aku tak tahu baik ke jahat. Pergi ke Zenobia apa? Pergi ke Rebel Base. Yes, we will take Zenobia to the secret Rebel Base. Alright guys, pilih. Pilihan pertama, kita bawa Zenobia ni ke tempat lain. Ataupun pilihan kedua, kita bawa Zenobia ni ke Rebel Base untuk soal siasat. Pilihan pertama, kita bawa Zenobia ni ke tempat lain untuk apa ni, kita sendiri yang soal siasat dia. Kita sendiri betul lah Zenobia himself. Pilihan pertama, kita soal siasat Zenobia sendiri. Ataupun pilihan kedua, kita bawa Zenobia ke Rebel Base untuk orang lain siasat dia. So mana guys, pilihan pertama atau kedua? 2 minit dari sekarang. 1, 3 orang vote 1. Kita siasat dulu Zenobia. Kita siasat sendiri. 1, 2, 3, 4 orang. Macam majoriti je. 4 orang kita siasat sendiri. Okay, plan pertama.
As they pulled away from the Nexus, Renato could see the fear in Zenobia's eyes. I can't take her to those creatures at the base, he whispered to Lapino. You've gone soft. Soft in the head. We captured her for what she knows. I'll take her to the mountains. Tell all the horrible things the Emperor's done. Yeah, believe me. She'll turn. And he turned the wheel. The hell you will! Shouted Lapino, and he grabbed the wheel back from him. The two of them wrestled for control of the ship. It shot off like a mad sparrow. Suddenly, Renato was falling.
Korang hajar betul Lapino. Memang celaka. Memang betul lah. Rabbit. Apa cerita apa tu? Arnab dengan kura-kura.
When he came to, Zenobia was standing over him. Why didn't you take me to the base to be interrogated? She demanded. Do you know what's left of people they interrogate? This is some trick, isn't it? To make me fall for you again. Well, I won't. Oh, go on then. Scurry back to your ravens. I can't stop you. But strangely, she didn't. As Renato set off to find the Farfarer, she followed him, keeping just out of sight of the ravens.
Dia follower, betul-betul follower. Alah, tak follow pun. Apa objektif tadi? Tak nampak? Tak apa. Hai Mama Shaugi, pula Shauki. Selamat datang ke livestream PakMat. Aku stream lagi.
Fresh meat.
Imagine if you built a house on one of these things. Oh, that would be amazing. It would be like having a boat.
Asyik ikut bawah, ikut tepi ni pula. Pedang pun aku dah upgrade, so tak perlu upgrade.
As Renato stopped to sniff the wind, Zenobia came up, still mad. Did you really think you'd just talk me into betraying my father? Oh yeah, sure, that was exactly my plan. Then why aren't you even talking to me? Because I've never talked you into anything in my life. They're gonna court-martial you for letting me go. He caught a whiff of the Farfarer. Wet rope, tar, and a cask of Scobel ale he'd spilt last year. It was that way.
Macam mana aku dah cakap? Aku tak boleh cakap dengan kau kot. Bye-bye. Perempuan semua sama.
felt surprisingly unwounded.
Ah, surprisingly unwounded. Ya. Nyawa aku turun je.
Renato wondered if he should have taken Zenobia to the rebel base for real. Maybe she wasn't playing him after all. After the bleak talk about the Emperor's dark secrets, he was regretting his suspicions.
Kita tak pernah sampai sini.
Sure enough, the Farfarer had crashed in some rocks. There was no sign of Lupino. Zenobia caught up. All that kid stuff in Swordfu school. Look, that's the past. We're adults now. We have duties to other people. We have destinies. What are you talking about? And you are the most arrogant, slow-witted, light-fingered, mercenary, immoral, reckless... Run away with me, said Renato, and he realized he meant it. Oh, just like that, she demanded. I will, if you will. So she kissed him. And it was the best kiss he'd ever had.
Alah,
They held
klisenya.
hands as they boarded the Farfarer.
Alah,
Renato
klise.
felt light-hearted, like the winds that were playing the rigging like a balalaika. But Lupino, I need to get back to Lupino, he said, suddenly realizing he could have been captured. A prisoner. He's not. How'd you know? He saw something in her eyes he didn't understand.